Assalamu alaikum. My name is Burki and I welcome you to a presentational video followed by the demo of the project titled Offensive Mamba. This project is being presented to COMSATS University, Islamabad, Pakistan by the Department of Computer Science. This project has been supervised by Dr. Masoom and the students that have made this project are Tayyab Sheikh and myself, Burki. The term offensive Mamba correlates to two things. Firstly, the term offensive has been derived from the study and practice of offensive security. And the term Mamba correlates to the aggressive snake species, the Mamba. The name itself gives you some idea of the project itself, meaning that the project is based on cybersecurity, specifically the offensive branch of cybersecurity. Offensive Mamba is a web-based automated penetration testing system, or should I say a web-based automated ethical hacker, that runs 24/7 on your organization's systems in cycles and reports vulnerabilities on the completion of each cycle. The main system is present on the cloud, making it available 24/7 to anyone with a good internet connection. To use it, the user makes an account on the system, and then the system deploys an agent into the network of an organization. The admin of the organization is responsible for setting up the local agent according to their organization by adding the IP addresses of the systems present within the local environment of that organization. Once this is done, Offensive Mamba starts its scan using Nmap and then finds vulnerabilities on those systems, and once the vulnerabilities are found, they are exploited using Metasploit API. After this is done, post-exploitation occurs and further information is extracted from the systems present within that organization. After all of this is done, reports are generated and presented to the user in graphical, descriptive, and tabular forms, citing the vulnerabilities present within that organization, which things were exploited and can be exploited by attackers. This process takes place 24/7 as scans are made again and again in cycles. Offensive Mamba is divided into 6 modules. These are user profiling, the local agent, system scanner, vulnerability and misconfiguration detector, security posture visualizer, and the CVE and exploit explorer. The user profiling allows the users to make an account on the system, so user-specific scans can be made and user-specific reports can be generated. This module also allows the user to make changes to their account if they deem it necessary. The local agent allows the users to add, edit, and delete IP addresses to the system, and this module is also responsible for communicating with the main system present in the cloud. The system scanner is responsible for scanning the IP addresses in the local system for open, closed, and filtered ports, the operating systems running within the organization, and the services running within the organization's systems. This later aids in the process of finding vulnerabilities and exploiting them. The vulnerability and misconfiguration detector is the core module of the system and is responsible for finding vulnerabilities and exploiting them. The security posture visualizer is responsible for generating reports based on the progress made on scanning and the exploitation, and these reports are in tabular, descriptive, and graphical form. The CVE and exploit explorer is responsible for maintaining the database of CVEs and exploits. Now the demo of Offensive Mamba will be presented, which will be explained by Tayyab Sheikh. Thank you.
First of all, I will start with the main system, and here is the backend code. I'm executing api.py file and it's up and running. Now the front end code is in React, so I will use npm start command and it will start the front end server. Now we go to the client's network. Here we will run the Offensive Mamba client, which already contains client's credential and will connect to Offensive Mamba server. Here we can see that client has 2 systems registered and it is executing the process on those systems. Now on front end I will start from login. I'm logged in into a test account and we can see that some results are already there and it is uploading in the real time. Here is the overall summary, including the scanning summary and the exploitation summary. It tells us about open ports and exploits that our system are currently vulnerable to. Now we are on the network scanner page. It gives us more detail about each local system, including the information about open ports, the services and the version they are currently running, and the possible CVEs those services have. If we click on any CVE, it will tell us more detail about that CVE in the CVE and exploitation module. Now the exploitation reports. Here is the exploitation details of all the vulnerable systems. It tells us about the number of systems that are vulnerable and which combination of exploits and payloads have been used to comprise. And once again, if we click on any exploit, it will tell us about the details such as description and source code. After exploitation, we move on to post-exploitation phase, in which it tells us about all the information that an attacker can gather about this system or the company's network using the current system as he has already exploited it. And once again, if we click on the name of the post exploit, it will tell us about the information of that exploit, including the release date, its name, its description, and the source code for more details. Now here's the part where user can add more systems for the current network, so they are scanned in the next iteration, or user can also remove already added systems that are no longer needed to be scanned. Here's the usual profile settings and password etc., which you can change as per your wishes. Now we move back to the backend to see all the logs that are being printed in the console. Most of the information here is same as we saw on the front end earlier. That's about it, and we hope that you likes offensive Mamba, and it can help organization keep their network secure.